Hi Eve, how are things?
Hello.
How are you getting on? Can you just give us an idea of what the mood in the camp is like 2 games into the Six Nations?
I suppose, obviously after the weekend, I think all of us reviewing the game had a bit of frustration because we created really good opportunities, but we just couldn't finish them off. But looking ahead, we're looking forward to try and keep making those opportunities and to hopefully in a game actually have that killer instinct to finish them off.
Is that the kind of the glass half full approach? Is that the fact you were able to create those opportunities bodes well? It could be worse if you weren't putting yourselves in the chances to take them.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you look at the game, we had multiple opportunities in the 22. We just couldn't, as I say, finish them off. We couldn't put down that final hammer, and the reality was that Italy had only a few chances and they converted. And full credit to them. It's just something that we have to learn from, that you don't have many opportunities in games, and especially in Six Nations games, that we have to finish them off.
So Wales have lost both of their games as well. I mean, how big is the match next week?
Yeah, it's huge. Like, obviously we go into every game wanting to win it and perform, and again it's another opportunity to play at home after coming off the back of having that record crowd. So you don't have many opportunities to play in front of home crowds, families and friends, and it was an unbelievable experience on Sunday there. So looking forward to another opportunity to do that next week in the Musgrave.
Did the break come at a good time, do you think, or a bad time? Are you the type of team who much rather would have went out again this weekend, or was there no harm to kind of take stock and grab a breath a little bit?
Well, yeah, obviously you have time to review every game, so I don't know, it's just the schedule that's at play. So yeah, maybe it's good that we can review a bit more and focus on ourselves a bit more this week, and then look forward to going against Wales next week.
And just finally for me, how happy have you been with your own game so far?
Oh God, happy. I don't know. It's I really enjoy playing 15s, and I look forward to more opportunities to doing that. And yeah, I just kind of try and build on each game. So obviously had things to work on from the France game. Was happy with some things I worked on from in the Welsh or the Italian game, but again not fully satisfied. So yeah, looking forward to another opportunity hopefully next week to build on it.
Thanks Emil, best of luck with it.
Thank you.
Hi Eve, Michael here in RTE, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thanks. Yourself?
Good stuff. I mean, there's the obvious difference between 7s and 15s, but when you're on the field, is there something maybe that we can't see from the outside? What do you find the biggest difference when you're playing? I put it down to 7s. You almost have to do all your thinking in a way off the pitch, so that in the moment in a 7s pitch you kind of go off instinct, and it's a lot quicker to make a decision, where in 15s you have a lot more time to make a decision, and that's kind of the trick, is either trusting your gut or being able to adapt to pictures changing. And so yeah, it's kind of having that ability to be able to see pictures changing and being able to make decisions with longer time to make them. How do you fit in the leadership group? Obviously, you spent so much time with the 7s, but you've been playing 15s, regularly the last year, I guess. Are you confident to speak up and to put your 2 cents in for decisions that need to be made on the field and talking all around you?
Yeah, 100%. I suppose going back to like WXV, from the moment the group was together, the likes of myself, Bay and Aveen were from day one with the group, so there was no there was no difference in anyone speaking up. And I suppose although I have probably more caps in 7s than I do in 15s, it's still international appearances and stuff, and experience that at the same time I think I can bring certain things into at the weekend and in training and when we're performing out the day.
Brilliant, thanks Eve.
Thank you.
Best of luck for the campaign.
Cheers.
Hi, Neve. This is Derek Foley from the Star. I have a suspicion Enya Breen was actually very, 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 very good in that game last weekend. Can you just tell us a bit about maybe her coming back or her being out for a long time and tricky injury, and if that pass really was 17.5 metres, that there'll be a lot of rugby players proud to make that pass to Baby.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's no surprise to us of how well Enya played at the weekend, because she's been training like that for the last few weeks. And I think everyone can say from the squad that we were so happy and so proud to see her, because we've seen her for the last year rehabbing to get back, and I think it showed in the first, the fact that the first 10 minutes she had so many great involvements. It was as if she didn't have a year off, a year out in the rehab. So yeah, it's no surprise to us of how amazing she played.
So if she's been out for a year, would I be nuts to hope for a 10% more even, which would be a big thing to be 10% better again.
Yeah, I suppose you'll have to ask her, but yeah, the fact that was her first game, it was her first 80 minute of rugby, but 60 minutes of rugby back playing at all. So it seemed like there was no cobwebs that she was dusting off really. She just got straight into it. So yeah, it was great.
That's great. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Eve, I do.
Hello.
Just want to ask a little bit about obviously working with Scott Beeman. Obviously he's head coach, but I suppose obviously with the England team he was very much kind of focused around their attack. So I suppose how has that been like in terms of, I suppose, both as a head coach and the fact that he's also looking at the attack as well?
Yeah, it's been great. Scott obviously has a lot of experience and with a very successful team in the past. So it's been brilliant to be able to go to him, pick his brain for loads of different things in attack, from kicking or even just to passing. So yeah, it's been great, and it's something that we really wanted to improve on from the French game, is actually kind of getting into those wider channels, and I think we did that against Italy. It's just about probably executing them off a bit more now.
And I guess are you looking forward to obviously getting down to Musgrave? I know he would have played there a couple of years ago, I think, against France. So I suppose obviously it's kind of very interesting the way they kind of move around the home venue. So I guess as players, that's something you're looking forward to as well.
Yeah, no, it's actually brilliant. One of the things that us as a team want to do is to get more support and to bring rugby around the country and to inspire young people, not just girls but boys as well. And a way of doing that is to actually go into different areas of the country, and yeah, it's something that's really exciting. And like I said, with the record crowd there this week, and there's no reason why we can't keep bringing it into Musgrave and then future and later on in Kingspan.
And I guess how have you been enjoying kind of been back playing Six Nations again, and also the fact that you're kind of going to be there for the whole campaign, I suppose, this year as well.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's something different. I suppose my first Six Nations was during COVID, so it was very weird. I didn't really get the full sense of it, but it's something I've been since I started playing rugby when I was younger. It's something I look forward to every year, is watching the Six Nations. So it's still, I find it surreal playing in it, and it's an amazing experience, to be honest.
That's great, Eve. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you.